Why do people say every hero is destined to end up alone? Just look at these Marvel couples, and you'll understand. First, let's talk about Iron Man and Pepper Potts. Their love story felt almost perfect. That iconic hug surrounded by fireworks, standing together through every disaster, and a love that lasted until death itself. On one side was Tony Stark, the world's biggest playboy billionaire. But when he truly fell in love, he chose one woman over everything else. Then came their daughter, Morgan. And for a moment it looked like Tony finally found peace, but the weight of responsibility never let him rest. The memories of everyone Thanos erased kept haunting him, and in the end, Tony made the choice to fight for the universe one last time. Pepper understood his heart better than anyone. That's why she suited up in armor herself and fought beside him shoulder to shoulder. Honestly, that kind of love is rare. But when it was all over, Pepper could only watch the man she loved dying in front of her, and all that remained on her face was heartbreak and regret. Then there's the tragic story of Vision and Scarlet Witch. Both of their powers were connected to the Mind Stone, and maybe that's why they became so close. But when Thanos arrived on Earth to claim the Infinity Stones, Wanda was forced to do the impossible. She had to kill the person she loved most with her own hands just to save the universe. Imagine loving someone more than anything and still having to destroy them yourself. But the pain didn't stop there. Using the Time Stone, Thanos reversed everything, and Wanda had to watch Vision die all over again right in front of her eyes. That wasn't just a loss. It was soul-crushing pain, and even after death, humans still wouldn't leave Vision alone. They experimented on his body like he was nothing more than a machine. That's the moment Wanda completely broke. Her grief turned into rage so powerful that she almost decided the entire world deserved to suffer the same pain she felt. Now let's talk about Thor and Jane Foster. On one side was the Prince of Asgard, and on the other was a brilliant scientist from Earth. Their relationship felt straight out of a fairy tale. But over time, they drifted apart. And when they finally reunited, Jane had become the mighty Thor herself, wielding Mjolnir. Together, they stood against Gore. But in the end, the difference between gods and humans couldn't be escaped. After fighting cancer for so long, Jane died in Thor's arms. And in that moment, Thor lost one of the greatest reasons he still had to keep going. Another hero destroyed by love is Spider-Man. After Peter saved Gwen Stacy, the two slowly fell in love. But happiness never lasted long. During the battle against the Green Goblin, Gwen fell from a massive height. Peter tried with everything he had to save her. He was 1 second too late. The hero who could save the world couldn't save the person he loved most. Gwen's death is still one of the most heartbreaking moments in Spider-Man history. That's why when Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man saves MJ in Spider-Man: No Way Home, it feels like he finally heals a small part of the pain he's carried for years. But maybe the saddest love story of all belongs to Doctor Strange, a man who was once the greatest surgeon in the world and later became one of the most powerful heroes in existence. Yet even he couldn't get the woman he loved back. In the end, it became the kind of story where the love of your life gets married. The groom is someone else.